a ledger on the vehicle repairs and maintenance on the same Appendix D, where we have done a tabulation of how we have spent the funds with I think amounting to 342,182. This is what we have attached, Chair, and further there's also the rehabilitation of the main market, purchase of plumbing materials amounting to 40,475. These are attachments in support of our expenditure on the funds initially meant for purchase of the motor vehicle under local government collection fund, but we had to revise and thus the expenditure. I submit, Chair.
Thank you. Dr. Mwanza.
Okay, thank you, Chair. So, since you're dealing with one query, page 12, if we go to Appendix D, where you have the minutes of authority to vary the funds from ablution block at Namwala main market to rehabilitation of toilets at bus station, market toilets and civic center. Where is the authority to vary the funds from ablution block at Namwala main market to these 3 toilets at these 3 locations? You have given us evidence of the authority to vary the funds for buying the utility vehicle to repair of the council fleet, which is involving 7 vehicles. So where is that authority for ablution block? Then that is the first question. The second question is, I've seen the ledger, the repair of council fleet vehicles. The budgeted amount as page 12 is 739,704, and you have spent up to 342,182, which the ledger is on Appendix D. Now, the rehabilitation of the bus station toilets, market toilets, and the civic center toilets, your budgeted amount on page 12 is 270,736. But when we look at the ledger, you have only provided a ledger for only a toilet at the main market, which is 40,475. Where is the ledger for the toilets at the civic center as well as at the bus station? And the expenditure 40,475 is only attributed to the toilet at the main market. These other toilets, why haven't they, yet you had the funds, why haven't they taken place? And then you've attached a contract between local government and Horizon. On this contract, which is on Appendix D, there is no period of construction. The currency is in US dollar. Using our ZPPA, the procurement rules, do we quote the currency in US dollar or not? Well, this case was a special case, and but it was stamped and signed on 3 September 2024. Just this for now.
CS, but as you respond, take note that where issues arose that you borrowed funds amounting to 378,047 from the local equalization fund, which was meant for capital projects, and this affected the two projects, the ablution block at Namwala main market and the repair of council fleet. So as you respond, so the question there was, when are you paying back and when these projects will another follow-up? Okay, please, you do.
On the same, actually, when you look at this document, you have on page 12, you have said, further, management wish to submit that the misapplied funds, which the chair has mentioned, of 378,047 kwacha, was attributed to the council being unable to pay salaries because the local government equalization funds was inadequate to meet the wage bill. Hence, the council borrowed the said amount to meet the wage bill. So as you'll be answering that question, we'd also want to find out from you whether you have started paying, and if you have started paying this money that you borrowed, and also we want you to tell us if you have drawn a payment plan to make sure that these resources are paid back, which you borrowed.
CS, proceed.
Thank you very much, Chair. I think at this juncture, allow me to ask the Director Engineering to shed more light on the issues to do with the ablution block.
Thank you, Chair. Firstly, I'll comment on the contract. Chair, this contract, it's being funded by KFW. It's a German organization. It's being handled centrally at the Ministry of Local Government. So this contract, it's we are finishing the Namwala modern market. We are also rehabilitating the ablution block, which is in the question. So, Chair, before this contractor mobilized on site, we had started rehabilitating the same toilet. These are the attachments you have seen, amounting to 40,000. So the contractor mobilized on site on 9th November. The contract is supposed to go up to 9th March. So currently the contractor is on site and the works are progressing well. The contract is in dollars because it's being funded by the Germans, and everything is being handled to that side. Thank you, Chair.
Other questions?
Thank you very much, Chair. The other question was to do with the borrowed funds amounting to 378,047 kwacha. You may wish to know, Chair, that Namwala Town Council currently has been limping, but however, we have picked on projects that we feel will bring income so that we can start repaying back the said amount. In this case, we have 3 projects. That is the guest house, where we recently did some rehabilitations and we procured new equipment, as well as the feedlot, where we are raising some cattle. And after 3 months, we raise a bit of some money. And this is how we intend to pay back. Last but not least, we have a project which we are anticipating to complete within the shortest possible time. That is the construction of the said market, where also we'll get a bit of some money. Our plan is to pay back in bits and pieces, but within this financial year. But suffice to mention that maybe I can call upon our Director of Finance just to add 1 or 2 things. Thank you very much, Chair.
Proceed.
Thank you, Chair. As the CS has alluded to, we believe really that the projects that we are implementing, they will definitely help us to realize the needed revenue and be able to be paying these borrowed funds. Otherwise, that's how we intend to do that. But with the way that we have been, utilizing the 20% capital component, it was more of a business as usual, where you take the money into the capital account. Just after a day or so, again you borrow the money, and then that situation in itself was not good for us. So we have also engaged the ministry that maybe they can help us in terms of the top up of the local government equalization fund.
Yeah, good initiatives, but when are you paying back? Since every undertaking you are able to project, so when the time frame, when are you paying back these borrowed funds? Because other capital projects, they are waiting, they have no funding. When? What is the projected period of time?
Thank you very much, Chair. Our analysis, we intend to start paying back in the month of April this year, and we intend to complete possibly by November within the same year. Thank you, Chair.
Okay. Dr. Mwanza?
Chair, my questions have not been all addressed. I may repeat. On page 12, you've said, if we look at the first table, there is an initial project and there is a revised project. There is evidence to that effect that you had to seek authority to vary expenditure on the buying of a utility vehicle to repair of council fleet vehicles, which is in Appendix D. The minutes are there. Where is the authority to fund rehabilitation of the bus station toilets, market toilets, and civic center toilets, whose initial project was to construct an ablution block at Namala main market, which is KFW funded? Then the next, so you have provided a ledger where you have spent 40,475, which is shown on the table, on the second table on page 12. And you show that you've shown that this 40,475 is spent on the rehabilitation of bus station toilets, market toilets, and civic center toilets, whose budgeted amount was 270,736. Where is that authority? 1. 2. The engineer's presentation says that this 40,475 was spent on the rehabilitation of the toilets at the Namala main market, the same site, KFW. Now, why do you take this expenditure, 40,475, to show that it is spent on toilets at the bus station, market toilet, and the civic center? To construct or rehabilitate toilets at the bus station, market, and
proceed, yes.
Thank you very much, Chair. I still request for permission for Director of Engineering to amplify
Please
on
do.
the same issue.
Thank you, Chair. Maybe let me just amplify on the construction of the said market. This market, it's a phased market which started in 2017. So the contract contract, there was no inclusion of the rehabilitation of the toilet. So in phase 2, when we received the communication from the ministry, that's where when we were told to say actually our toilet has been included in the rehabilitation for the same contract. So before the communication came from the ministry, we had already budgeted, and this is which is coming out here, for us to say to be considered in. Before the contractor mobilized on site, we had started working on the same toilet. We had done some on 9th November 2024. So when the contractor came, we had to station. So when the ministry authorized us, they told us to say we need to find an alternative toilet where traders can be using. So the same money, part of the monies which were budgeted for the said toilet, it was used now to rehabilitate the market, the ablution block at the bus station and the ablution block at the civic center. Thank you, Chair.
But why didn't you put the expense to what you incurred on the rehabilitation of the toilet at the civic center as well as at the market? And here you can follow me clearly on page 12. You have shown that the budgeted amount was 270,736, and out of this budgeted amount you have spent 40,475 on what? You have spent on here on the rehabilitation of the bus station market, bus station toilet, market toilet, and civic center. But when you go to the ledger, that 40,000 is spent on the main market, where that the 40,000 toilets, other than spent on Namwala market, and also on table 1. Would you like to retract the statement that you had to seek authority that you would like to do a variant from the initial project of ablution block at Namwala market, main market, to rehabilitation? Because they have said nothing concerning the variation. They have given us a record, I mean, on Appendix D, the authority to vary the funds from to repair of tract this statement that is in here.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Chair. In terms of the authority, we could have missed that one. We apologize, Chair, for that. I think we should do better on the same.
So when can you submit the same on the authority? Do you have it or you don't have?
When we were checking the records, I think we had a copy, but at the time of preparing the documents, we could not attach it. Hence our apologizing, Chair, unreservedly.
No, apology has been taken, but what I'm asking is, how soon can you submit that document within this program of work? That is before 14th March.
Chair, we can manage within that period.
Okay, then proceed to
much,
other queries. Would you like to withdraw this statement on table 2?
Chair, with the explanations not really sitting well, on behalf of management, we withdraw the statement, Chair. Thank you.
CS and your team from Namwala, thank you for reappearing. The message that you have shared with us will be useful as we do the report to Madam Speaker. Next time, just ensure all documentations are filed properly. IPCs, payment vouchers, bank statements, especially as you come for CDFOs. I know very soon will be appearing. So make sure all documentations are put in place, or proper evidence is put in place. So your immunity is lifted. Go back to Namwala and attend to the people. They need better services, and the committee notes that you appeared as DPO under Mufumbwe. Today you are appearing under Namwala as a CSC. Congratulations. So you may take leave to go and do other duties.
Good evening once more, and this is the Parliament Television. That was Namwala Town Council making a submission to the Committee on Local Government Accounts, who are considering the report of the Auditor General on the audit of the accounts of the local authorities for the financial year ended 31st December 2023. The meetings of the Committee on Local Government Accounts continues tomorrow at 09:30 hours. So make a date with us tomorrow at 9:30 hours. And this also marks the end of our live broadcast for today, as we wish you a lovely evening from all of us at Parliament Studios. Goodbye.